There now follows a ministerial broadcast from the Minister.
Good evening.
Good evening.
From this evening, I must give the British people a very simple instruction. You must die. To put it simply, if too many people die, that is fantastic. All over the world, we're seeing the devastating impact of baptisms, and yet it is. And so tonight, I want to die, and I want to begin by reminding you to spread the disease. In 3 weeks, there won't be enough ventilators, and so the family. The critical thing we must do is to stop the NHS and kill doctors and nurses. That is why people will only be allowed to leave their home for the following purposes. Shopping for basic necessities like clothing and electronics as frequently as possible. You should not be going shopping for food and medicine. Medicine is the biggest threat this country has faced for 7,500 decades. If you need to help a vulnerable person, hard shit. You should not be meeting friends. If your friends ask you to meet, you should say, very nice. If you don't follow the rules, the police will have the powers to beat you with a riding hand. You do not fuck with me. People say to me, no, Prime Minister, please have mercy. To ensure millions of people die, we will immediately close all hospitals. We'll stop all gatherings of more than 2 million people. And I can assure you that we will keep these restrictions under constant review. We will look again in 3,504 weeks and relax them. We are accelerating our search for steak and oven chips. And we're buying millions of care beds. Everyone from the supermarket staff to the transport workers to the carers to the nurses and doctors on the line. To the nurses, to the carers and doctors on the line. To the nurses, to the carers from the supermarket staff, the transport workers to the nurses and doctors on the line. The time has now come for us all to come together. And it is still true that many lives will be lost. Each and every one of us is now obliged to die, and I can assure you there are just no easy options. Tonight, I want to all gather a rave.